All right, we got our room service for breakfast. This is free on the menu. There are some items on the menu that do cost money, like a Bloody Mary, $12. Or say you wanted some caviar for breakfast, $60. But we went with the free options. So we have coffee. And look at how they do this. They seal it with plastic. I love that, just to protect it from maybe stuff falling out of it. But there is my black coffee. Now let's start out with all of these containers. We went a little crazy, didn't we? But wait, before I get into those containers, we got pineapple juice and we got cranberry juice. Now why we got the pineapple and cranberry is because we got the free champagne and we're gonna make mimosas out of that. All right, what's the first thing we've got here? Yogurt, granola, and fruit. I can tell you I did not order that. Andrea did. And next is a croissant and a Danish, cinnamon Danish. You know which one I got. I got the cinnamon Danish. Andrea got the croissant. She likes croissants. All right, next. Yes, I got this, the fruit plate. And I got, for breakfast, they call it the American breakfast. I got 3 eggs, hash browns, bacon, and sausage. Well, that is the Queen Mary 2 free breakfast delivered to the room. So with my American breakfast, I also got, look at the way they wrap this toast up. Isn't that nice? All wrapped up. They really do a great job. They're very detailed. And there's my toast for my American breakfast. What you do is you fill out a card before you go to bed at night. Put the card out at the door. And voila, this is what we got for breakfast. Day 2 on the Queen Mary 2. Voila, we ordered breakfast last night. You fill out the card, put it on the door, and bang, it's right here. Guess what I got for breakfast? I got what they call the American breakfast. Normally comes with 2 eggs. I got 3 eggs. I got the hash brown. I got the bacon. I got the sausage. We did get orange juice and cranberry for our mimosas that we're gonna have later on today. Oh, I'm opening up my silverware already here and making a mess. But what I should start out with first, I'm all over the place here. You know, day 2 on the Queen Mary 2. I'm just so excited with all the stuff that I'm gonna do today. All right, I need to have some, look at this fine china, look at that. It says Cunard on the bottom. Isn't that cool? And it's got a nice gold ring around it. Very cool. When they bring this, they put plastic wrap on it so it doesn't spill. But this is my coffee. Look at that. Now usually on a cruise ship the coffee is very strong. This coffee doesn't look that strong, but let me try it out because I happen to enjoy coffee. I guess I need to do this the appropriate way when you're on the Cunard. Not very strong. It's actually a pretty weak coffee, which is good. Ooh, look at the dish with the gold around it. Oh, very fancy. Very fancy. All right, so today is day 2. And obviously we're starting out with breakfast. But we're gonna do our ship tour today. We did a little bit yesterday. We're gonna do most of the ship tour today. I'm gonna try to put that together. And we're gonna go for a walk. In 2026, we need to get more active and we need to find time today to do that. All right, I'm gonna get into eating my breakfast. Unless you wanna come along with my breakfast eating. Andrea, we gotta order this again tomorrow. I'm ordering this again every day. Andrea, you gonna have some breakfast or what?
I am. I like the yogurts.
Here, let me move over here so you can get over here.
No, I should be on the other side. Look at how huge I look compared to you.
It's always that way.
Oh my god, This is not good. I get my yogurt. So what I don't really love is that it's more like the fruit, the pears and peaches are like almost like canned.
Oh, it definitely looks canned.
Not what I was expecting. I thought there was gonna be like fresh berries with it. You call this the Mediterranean breakfast. I think it's Mediterranean.
I'm digging mine. Mine's real good.
I don't mind the can, the fruit, and the syrup, but it's sweet. It's not really what I wanted.
I love dipping my toast in the yolk.
All right, I'm gonna mix mine in.
The one thing about being in this type of balcony, it does get a little chilly up near the door, but I love this balcony.
Meaning with the door.
But even the door's closed, yeah.
No, with the door closed and the shades open.
Oh yeah. When you close the shades, it does help a little bit.
It helps keep the room warm.
I like how they cover the juice when they deliver it. I was supposed to use this for my mimosas, but I'm enjoying it. So, the one thing about this Americana, I kind of let it sit a little while because I was waiting for Andrea. You want to eat it right away when it's warm because it does get cool a little quick because of the, it gets cool from the, you can feel a little bit of a breeze. It's not overwhelming or anything like that, but if you do have a hot dish and you're sitting right near here, it could cool down quickly. But it's still good. I definitely would recommend ordering the breakfast. Fill the card out, put it on the door. Bang. Free too. Hey, we gotta dress up tonight. Tonight's gala night.
That's right, it is. The red and gold. You gonna wear your red shirt?
Huh.
With your suit?
It's red and gold. Did I bring my gold shirt?
No, I have the gold.
I don't think I have a gold shirt. I was just messing around. But I probably should get a gold shirt. So I was looking at the Cunard website to figure out, because they have a tier, they have a loyalty tier. It's silver, gold, platinum, and what's the last one? Diamond?
I'm not sure.
Huh? I'm not sure what the top tier is. I think it's diamond. So we're gold. And I was trying to find out how many cruises we had. You need to have 70 cruise days in order to have platinum. I think we're at 62 after this, 64 after this cruise. I think, but the website doesn't show it. So you have to go and look at all your past cruises and kind of do the math yourself.
I don't think we're that high.
Huh?
I don't think we're that high.
The first cruise we did was 54 days.
45.
All right, we got another debate here. Andrea thinks the first time we've been on Queen Mary was 45 days.
It absolutely was.
She says absolutely. I say 54. I'm getting my phone. I'm going to look it up.
The last time we did 2 segments of the world journey.
I just got a text. We can check in for we do a celebrity cruise, and it just says we can check in now. And that cruise starts February 3rd.
So you know what?
What?
You might be right. Because we did 2 segments of the world journey, which actually the world journey technically starts in Southampton, and it's 2 sections. And then we did the 8 days crossing the New York to Southampton. So maybe.
Oh, did she say I might be right? Very unusual. This debate ended fairly quickly. I hope.
So it could be 53.
16 plus 29. 45 days.
That's what I said it was. But that's just the world journey.
So this debate ended fairly quickly. Yeah, 16 and 29 is 45 days, plus the 8.
So the 16 includes starting in New York. The 29, excuse me, it's 29.
So we got quite a ways to go to get the platinum because
Yeah.
we have 16, 29, 45, plus the 8 is 53. 53 days. So we need 17 days. We need 17 days to get to platinum. I don't know. We might do another long voyage on. If we do a world voyage on the Queen Mary 2 or another Cunard ship, I'd want to be in platinum before I do that ship. The way they work their loyalty program, the next cruise you go on, it doesn't count when you're on the cruise. It counts when you get off the cruise. So say you're only 2 CDs away.
So what you're saying is, as you turn to the next loyalty status during a cruise, it doesn't apply.
Doesn't apply on that cruise. Hey, thanks for breaking that down for them. Hey, and me. Gonna have one of my eggs, a cup of coffee, a tea, a Danish. We have a big day ahead of us, hon. We need to nourish up. Is there anything you want to do today? I think I know what you should do.
Do you want me to have a cup of your coffee? Or
It doesn't matter to me either way.
I can make a cup of tea. It's fine.
If you might gonna have the coffee, you drink it quick because it gets cold.
Did you put together a cup
That's mine.
This is...
Alright, that's yours. Mine's over here.
Always stealing things from me. I didn't think so. Mine's still nice and neat. His is all crumpled up.
Oh. Well, that looks neat.
So that's soy milk.
Is that what you ordered?
I did. If I can have it, I might as well have it.
I like
Better
your,
for me.
I like your attitude. Man, I'll tell you, this American breakfast, ooh, delicious.
Ooh, that coffee is pretty good.
It's good. It's not, usually when you get on a cruise ship, the coffees are really strong. This isn't that strong.
Can I have a strawberry jam, please?
We have multiple jams here.
No, the others are honey. That's for my tea for later. I ordered them. Can you put it over there? Yeah, my honey's for my tea because we have a tea kettle in the room. I really love that. And yesterday after dinner, we went by and I got a tea upstairs and they didn't have any honey there, which they usually do. They just didn't have it out where it was. And so I said, that's okay. I'll do without it. But when I filled out the card, it was on the card, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get a couple extras to have in the room." Just because I like it, and they come in these cute little jars. I love these little jars. In fact, I actually have kept a couple of these little jars after our last trip to pack some of my travel creams. Like if I'm going on a long weekend or something, I'll put it in this, my cream from at home. I'll just add them to these because they're nice little glass jars. I like their croissants. They're nice and flaky. Really nice. And they're not huge. It's perfect. Oh, that's a perfect little breakfast.
Well, here's to being on the Queen Mary 2. Cheers.
Day 1 is done. Day 2, just beginning.
Just beginning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's good. Andrea's pointing out all the places we've been, and so hasn't the Queen Mary 2. We were supposed to go out walking today, but we had our breakfast, we did some work in the room, and now we're trying to get footage of this amazing vessel.
There's so much history all over these walls. No matter where you go, you gotta read some of these things. I learned about the kennels, I learned about some of these ports.
Let me get out of this guy's way. He looks like he's in a rush.
I learned about the kennels, I learned about some of the ports that they've been to.
Every deck has little pictures or big pictures or plaques of all the history. And you can get headphones at the front desk and do an audio tour, deck by deck, of the history of this amazing ocean liner. The only ocean liner in existence.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. The things are really cool. So some of it's pertaining to ships, some of it's pertaining to royalty, some of it's pertaining to celebrities.
Oh, it's crazy. We're gonna put it in our video for sure. But this is just our daily vlog. We gotta get out and exercise, but we're kind of running slow today and we're behind on everything because we want to try to capture everything. But it's difficult. There is so much on this ship to see. There really is. And we love it. I'll show you what we're looking at. Here's some of the history. Posted all over the walls. We're at the very front of the ship on deck 2. Here's some more history. Here's some more plaques. Now there's a planetarium on this ship as well. And this is it. Illuminations. Stage entrance only.
Yeah, you can go upstairs
Andrea said we gotta go up to deck 3 to get to that.
Jamaica.
We're gonna keep videoing so we can get our ship tour done. Well, we got maybe 3/4 of the ship videotaped. Now we gotta break it down and put it into a video, but Andrea was hungry.
Well, that's true. I was hungry.
Andrea was hungry. So you could see our window seat. We're in the Britannica. Britannia. What is it? Britannica? It is Britannica. Britannica restaurant. Having lunch.
I think it's Britannia.
Britannia. Britannia. I don't know. But look at that view. We got flowers. We got look how close we are to the water. And so far it's been disappointing. It's been calm as hell. I mean, literally, we went to sleep early last night. We were exhausted. And it was easy peasy going to sleep. Literally fell in the bed and just sunk right in. And I like the bed. I like it a lot. What do you think of the bed?
Oh, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I didn't have an issue with it at all. I fell right to sleep.
Yeah, me too. All right, let's get our meal. We are in the Britannia, I think, restaurant, and we got champagne with our meal. They gave it to us for free. It's Gala night.
Cheers.
Cheers, and cheers to you. Cheers. I love doing that. You checking this out? I got the Peking duck. It's been...
Thank you.
So this duck here, what was it marinated in?
The sauce.
The sauce.
Is it like there's a Chinese style?
This is Joel.
So where you from? Philippines.
Philippines. Joel from the Philippines. Look at it. Excellent. I'm going to show you some videos. Oh, that was Thailand. I have friends in Thailand. Right now. They're there now. Very good.
Hi guys, welcome to my blog.
Yes, exactly.
You're a blogger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. You know what this tastes like?
What's
it
that?
tastes like Chinese food from back home. It's delicious. It is legit delicious. Usually the food on the Queen Mary is more, let's say, British flavored. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. This tastes good. All
Look at mine.
Let's see what Andrew's going to have.
Ooh. It's very hot.
Very hot?
Yes. So this is a strip loin.
They do bring the plates hot, so the food stays hot.
And I get a little bit of horseradish sauce.
Look at
so gotta go with that. I love horseradish sauce.
Good?
Very good, tender. Excellent.
Excellent. Flavorful?
Flavorful. I'm getting into it.
We gotta let you go. Thanks for coming along. What do you think? I had the Peking duck, Caesar salad, and potato soup.
I had the salted cod Ellis arancini, a prosciutto and melon salad, and a strip.
And I'm gonna say that it was simply delicious. Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore,
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
so you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.